Cancer, everyone changes but you. You're 1,000 miles apart, but I know I love you, girl. So you could be dealing with the lovers, which would be a Gemini or a Capricorn, and we're 1,000 miles apart. So it might mean that you are in a long distance relationship. So I would start to see things like the world. So that might mean a 3. That could be a Pisces or a life path 3. And we're 1,000 miles apart. It doesn't have to be 1,000 miles. But I know that I love you, girl. So basically that you could be in a long distance relationship. Lee, Laura, Lucifer, Capricorn, Liz, Elijah, Lee, anybody, L, okay? But we're 1,000 miles apart, but you know I love you, girl. So basically I would say that you are in a long distance kind of relationship. Travel may be involved this month as we start to look at June, but do not forget that we are now only the 16th of May, so I cannot tell you about timeline specific, okay? The Pacific Ocean, so some of you might be Ocean's 11, you could be dealing with a number 2, okay? So that would be a Libra, possible, or a number 2 somewhere. You might be going to court and stuff like this, because it would be Justice. So Justin, Julian, Jason, Justin, John, Captain Jack Sparrow, John, Johnny Depp. And then you've also got an energy where we're 1,000 miles apart, but I know I love you, Ocean's 11. So it means that the person could be in a ship, so that would mean a 6, Capricorn or Gemini. What else have we got channeled for you very quickly? And it might be the fact that someone could really be traveling, or you could be traveling, circuit training. Some of you might be doing things around a gymnasium, a treadmill, for instance, like this one behind me. Or you could be working out, doing things like pumping iron, drinking iron brew. So you might be brew. So you could be from like South Africa, or you might be from Scotland if you drink iron brew. But I'm also hearing brew. So someone that's like South African or something. I'm hearing a lot of traveling kind of coming up for you as well, because you're 1,000 miles apart. So I'm not picking up 1,000 miles, but I'm definitely picking up that there are miles to travel to be able to see a person. So it might be 8 mile for a lot of you. So it could be Eminem. So Emily, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, John. And then you've got like this energy of like, but I know I love you, girl. So I'm traveling to see the person that I want, or that I'm with. Anything else very quickly? Lee. I keep hearing Lee, Laura, Lucy, Louise, L. Anybody beginning with L, basically. L. Elliot. E, L, L, Elzebub, or eel, pike and eel. Some of you might be fishing, so you could be dealing with the Pisces for a lot of you. But you might be fishing, like the pike and eel is also a restaurant, so you might be eating somewhere at an restaurant. Esther McGinn, John McGinn. So John McGinn does own a restaurant, so there might be something like around Boongate, London. You might be fishing or buying fish and cooking fish, or eating fish and chips on the coast. So some of you might be going down the coast somewhere and sitting near the seaside or something and having fish and chips. So it would be Britain, really, if it's fish and chips. So there's British energy here, British Isles, Ireland, also picking up the name Ireland, or Idaho, not the name Ireland, unless your name is Ireland. But like Island ship, Captain Jack Sparrow, the captain of my ship. So there's something around sailing, or a boat, or a boatyard, or a yard, a vale, Alison, Alley Cat, Yard of Vale. So like a taxi company. So people that do for children and stuff, and they drive children to and from school. And there's a lot of travelling involved of what you do for a job. So it might be like a taxi driver or a driver of such. So it could be like DBS, driving, delivering parcels, kids, children towards school runs, yard. Yeah, but it could be a lot of travelling. Okay. So, and then I'm also hearing circuit. So short circuit, Johnny 5, Johnny 5. Be careful of Amber Heard, she's a 5. Sagittarius, Taurus, life path. Be careful. Fool. So I'm seeing the Fool. There's travel coming up here. Okay, so that's what we've got esoterically for you. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or an Aries for a lot of you as well. Okay, or a life path 4 for a lot of you. So if you've never seen me before, I channel a load of weird shit, and then we basically look into your tarot. The camera has changed because I've decided I want to go back to basically showing you the cards instead of my ugly mug for a little while. We will go back as it was, but I just kind of like this position at the moment. Some of you are disposition or a position, or a physician. Some of you might be a nurse or a physician of some sort, like nursing, doctors, that sort of thing, and a physician. Circumcision or something like that, or of an operation of such. There's an energy of circuit. So, like, I don't know, people that deal with, like, motherboards and stuff like that. Motherboards and circuits and stuff. Or circuit training. So that would be running, walking, cycling, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Lifting things, circuit training, run to one end to the other and pick something up and drop it off. People could actually play football here as well. You might be into football. Footballers do that when they train. They run from one end and then they run in and out of cones and stuff, and then they run back, tag, and then they kind of like do this, and they go in between. Like I said, you could be doing a marathon run or something, and you got like tyres here, and you kind of like do that. That's what I'm also picking up for some of you. Excuse me. So anyway, so let's have a look. Cancerian. Cancer. What they got coming up for June. So there you go, judgment. So you could be dealing with a Libra, you could be going to court, you could be judged. The judge, the jury, and the executioner, the ex. Someone that you could have been divorced from in the past. Could be going to court for a lot of you, or you got a court date coming up. Man, do I have to go into this? Because this was definitely in the random reading that I did. I think it was the last random reading I did. We went on, I think I channeled for about an hour on this one card, so I don't really want to go over it again because it will spend all of my energy. Some of you be careful on the amount of money that you're spending. Okay, or you have enough money to spend. Some of you are looking to go on a holiday. Some of you are definitely channeling, all that kind of stuff. Esoteric channels, all that kind of stuff. I'm also hearing the channel tunnel, something to do around London or France, Belgium, France, channel tunnel. Yeah, this is also an X. We'll find out, but yeah, a lot of you, like, you know, spiritual, blah, 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 YouTube channels. Let's see. Very connected towards Gaia, Raya, Funeral Pyre, Jim, Morrison, Jim, John, Pyre, Funeral. There might be a funeral energy here that you've been asked to go to. Let's see. If not, someone could be ill here, ill. Like, it's just like medical type sort of illness. Could be flu, yeah, that kind of stuff. One flew over the cuckoo's nest. It could be someone that's batshit crazy. Here's Johnny. No, Johnny Depp, you're not crazy. The other person could well be, right? But I'm definitely hearing this one flew over the cuckoo's nest, which is the person that was actually Jack Nicholson. So Jack Sparrow, John, Jack Sparrow, Captain. So where we're going? Here's Johnny. So yeah. Let's see. Cancer. What they got? Cancer coming up. Pisces. So it could be like me, and you have a life path 7, and you come up in your own reading. This is definitely someone that's channeling esoteric knowledge, blah blah blah, teaching all kinds of stuff, man. Pretty much just what I've just done instead of explaining it to you here. But yeah, some of you have just had a return from your past energy, and you're over the past. Because that's one flew over the cuckoo's nest. So someone from your past could have just turned up randomly, and you're just kind of like, whatever, Trevor. Let's see. Cancer. So yeah, there you go. Someone's really pissed off with me. Again, it keeps coming up, but the majority of the time, whenever I get a lot of flack. It's normally by Cancerians. I get a lot of Cancerians that fucking moan at me all the time for talking about whatever I want to on my own channel. But again, this are people that are aiming at a Pisces, trying to fucking stop them from doing what they don't want them to do, manipulating them. Okay, causing a lot of arguments, getting jealous that the fact that they're doing something. This very much came up when I said to you in the random readings, someone doesn't like what I'm doing or saying on my own channel here, and they don't like it. They're all aiming at a Piscean here. Okay, so if you are Pisces people that have channels, you obviously know what I deal with on a daily basis here. That is also a Sagittarian Taurus placement possible. Okay. Let's see, getting very wound up what this Pisces is saying and doing, how they're living their life and what they're saying, whether they say nothing. This is like, to be quite honest with you, I'd rather just remain silent and not say anything. And it winds this person up that they can't provoke them to say something back. Really fucking pisses them off. So because you're not saying anything, I'm waiting and watching because I want attention. I want you to notice me. Because you don't and you didn't, it's now really pissed me off. Now I have to keep watching you to find out if I annoyed you. Yeah. So, I don't know, it could be an ex, it could be, I don't know, anybody, really. Could be a body of evidence. A dead body of someone here. Let's see. Whichever way it is, someone's really heckling or trying to get the attention of a Pisces, and the more they don't, the more it winds the people up here. So get ready for people to bitch and moan. I think this is where I'll turn the Cancerian comments off. Yeah. Let's see. Cancer. What's Cancer got coming up, please? For June. So you got Life Path 4, Scorpio, Aries. So you're in conflict here, definitely. Because you got like a north and south energy going on. It came up in the last reading that I did, which was Gemini, which is also part of my chart. And I said that if you've got anyone that has Sagittarius, Taurus, and you're a Life Path 7, you're going to have a lot of conflict. Because 7 has 5 and it runs from conflict and not pays anyone any attention. Stop speaking to them, go silent, don't want to listen, you're going crazy. And you can do and say as you like, it's not going to affect me because I'm more grown up and adult. So you've got people that are acting very childishly, okay, over someone's job. This person's wise above their years, they rise above it. Okay, they have to take on criticism because people bitch and moan all the time, so they have to take criticism on, or the name Chris or Christine or Chrissy. Okay, but I have to take criticism on, or I have to take Chris on. Okay, so this could be a Chris, Christine, Chris Cornell. Definitely came up in the Gemini reading. Someone was definitely coming up with this energy here, was keeping an eye on someone that they were jealous over, watching their relationship and hating the fact that this person speaks the truth here. This is the truth. This is my personality number, believe it or not, is Libra. Personality number 2. Fact over fiction, truth. People don't like it when you start speaking truth. Okay? So they like being lied to. Your life is perfect, Cancer. Continue on the way you are. There are no problems. This person isn't causing you any problems at all. You are extremely happy. This person loves the absolute bones off you. There is nothing wrong with your life. And there you go. Now, am I lying or am I telling you the truth? Is there a person in your life that you have a lot of conflict with? Or do you want me to tell you, you know what, man, you're going to be really rich. You're going to have loads of money. You're going to live your life without any conflict at all whatsoever. There is no conflict. Nobody hates you. Nobody dislikes you. You do not dislike anybody. You do not hate anybody. You have a perfect job. You are going to win the lottery and you're going to have icing on the cake and you're going to win. Does that sound like that's possible? Yeah. So you could win here, Johnny. Let's see. Or Edwin, or Edwina, or Ed. Let's see. Cancer, what have they got coming up? 5, another one. Came up in Gemini. Debbie Downer. Someone's never happy. You've got Sagittarius, Taurus energy around you. You've got a manipulator. You've got an instigator. You've got a terrogator. Someone doesn't like the fact that someone puts their own music on their own channel, perhaps. Don't know. Instigator, terrogator. Some people that don't like it when I say cock, tits, arse. They don't like it. Sorry, Cancer. Like I said, Cancer, I'm lying to you. Everything is perfect. You've got no conflict around you whatsoever. You're going to live a very good life. Okay, nobody hates you. You don't hate anybody. Nobody has an aggression problem at all around you. Your business is going to be very, 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 very successful. You are going to be very rich. You are more than likely going to go out and win the lottery. And you don't have anybody around you at all that hates you. Okay, so in fact I might bring up a reading of Let's Lie to Everybody. Would you prefer that? Because whichever way it is, you can't satisfy this person. Now, do all of you think that I'm talking about your love life? Am I talking about your ex? Am I talking about your mum, your father, your sibling, your brother, your daughter, your sister? Or is this just basically a representation of your own reading, where this isn't your love life, it's actually someone around you that hates you? But do they? Or are they just coming up as a person that hates you, wants you, doesn't want you, hate you, self-sabotage, destroys you, but wants you, then don't? Yes, no, but, yeah, no, but, no, yes, kind of, no, maybe, no, yes, no, kind of, slow, stop, no, go. Someone confuse you with what they want, and when they want it, they get it. They don't want it, they self-sabotage it. They create what they want, they got what they want, but really it isn't what they want. Does that make any sense? Is it the sense that makes none here? Is it around religion? Can't stand people because I'm religious. I believe in God. I'm trying to stop every tarot reader that does what they do. Does anybody give a fuck? Because I know I don't. Hence the reason of these two cards right here. You Cancers that are always bitching and moaning at me. Again, what you're watching it for? What are you looking out for? Are you a Marvel? Tina? Is your name Tina? Tina times 10. Steve Robinson and Tina. This could be a Stephen for you. Are you learning from this person? Cancer. If this is your life path, Steve, you're fucked, bruv. Because people don't like your life, basically. They don't like the path that you've chosen. You are the chosen one. You're the one with the gift. They don't like it. That you're blessed and gift. You've got the gift of the gab, Amber, Abigail. Whichever way it is, came up in the Gemini reading. Okay. But again, you have the gift of the gab. Do people like it? No. What do they watch? Fuck knows. Fuck knows. Again. Cancer, what they got coming up for June? Singlehood. Being single. Then I'm in love. So you got a mixture of people. You got haters. You got haters all around you. Haters. Haters, 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 haters. Unless your name is Denise or Hater. I don't know. But somebody hates someone here. It's a strong word. But they do. They're tired of their bullshit. Which could be a Taurus or Sagittarius. Tired of their bullshit. Okay. Tie me kangaroo down, sport. Also an Australian. I don't know. Tie me down. Don't tie me up. Don't tie me down. Just tie me kangaroo down, sport. Just don't call me out. Fuck it, what? I don't know what. Pussy? Just don't say the pussy word, Steve. Pussy. Silver's pussy. Don't know, bruv. Your reading is mixed up. You got hecklers. They're all coming in order to say something. Listen, we got something to say to you. We got problems. We're coming here to complain. Here, y'all gonna get lost. Someone's going to lose something here. I don't know. Lose their shit, lose their mind, lose an ex, lose a fight, loser. I don't know. Someone's heckling at someone though. They're prepared to fight with and for. To for. Fuck knows, Cancer. I don't know. It's just what you got to deal with, bruv. That's all. Right? It's up to you if this happens or if it don't. Can't really give you any more. Anyway, Cancer, please make sure that you leave a dislike or a hatred. It's up to you, Cancer. But yeah, if you want the rest of the reading, it'll be on all tiers. So basically, first tier is about $3 or $4. You get 2 monthlies within that. The other one says weeklies and monthlies full access bundle. That's all the weeklies that start to come out, which will be, once I've done the monthly, the last week of this month, which is May, will come out over on that channel on the full access bundle, weeklies and monthlies only. Okay, and then you have the teaching tier. But it does express everything in written work before you join or how you join. The video explains all that also below. I'm not going to keep going over it in every reading, but if you are interested, watch the video that's provided below that is new, that says about Patron and the tiers that are now open. Okay, but you can find everything that you would like below. Thanks very much, Cancer, and I'll see you soon.